right. Introduce yourself to everybody here. Tell them what your name is.
My name is Swim Shady, the Rapid Shark.
His name is not Swim Shady. It's not Swim Shady.
It's Swimming Elm.
No, it's not Swimming in either. I'm sorry.
It's Marky Shark, and you're my funky bunch.
No, I'm not. I'm not this funky bunch, okay? All right, here we go. Tell everybody what your name is.
It's JC.
It's not JC. You have one more chance to tell them what your name is, okay? Tell them. Oh! I just got kissed by a fish.
I just got kissed by a people.
Tell them what your name is.
My name is Finn, the Rapid Shark.
Nope. That's it. Wait, are you named after Huckleberry Finn?
Uncle who?
No, Huckleberry Finn, you know, the famous children's author. He wrote all those books. It was Mark Twain. Yeah, Mark Twain wrote all of...
Mark Twain? Who is that?
No, Mark Twain, he wrote a bunch of children's books and young adult books, all adventure books and lots of fun. A lot of them were about sailing up and down the Mississippi River.
I live in the ocean, not the river.
I know that. I know you live in the ocean, okay? All right. Well, you know what? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
It's a little sensitive. You sure I can ask it in front of all of these people?
Sure. Don't listen.
What is all that in your? What is all that in there?
And where?
In there? What is all that?
That's my bling.
That's not bling. That's trash.
That's my bling.
No, it's that. I'm serious. That's like trash. Like really. Look. What is this? What is this right here? You got. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? And then you got, what is this? You have the can that goes with it too. And this? What are you doing with a water bottle in there? Where did you find all this stuff?
In the ocean.
You found all this stuff in the ocean.
Sure did. I collect it. Sometimes it ends up in my tummy.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Yeah.
Then I have to take some Pepto-Bismol. Then I get a little gassy.
Oh, okay, we don't need to hear about all that, okay? So you found all that in the ocean. I think I can tell you why. You see, that's actually garbage. That's actually trash. That's trash that has been left behind or has made it to the ocean because somebody's been careless. Somebody like me, a person, has been careless with trash while they were on the beach or while they were playing in the river or on their boats. Or even if trash lands on the ground and it makes it to a stream or a river, it's going to eventually make it to the ocean. And then it floats around the ocean, and that's why it's ending up in your tummy.
That's not cool.
No, it's not cool. We should do a much better job of picking up our trash.
I'll do my part.
Yeah, I know, because you've been picking up and collecting it. And I know that they will do their part. If they see some trash, they'll pick up trash and pick up so it doesn't end up in your tummy.
For shizzle.
No.
No, that's one too.
Rapid Shark.
Yeah, you want to hear me flow?
You want to?
This one is toothless.
I can spit some bars. I get jiggy with it.
Okay, good. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and get jiggy with it. Let's see.
Baby shark.
Not baby shark.
No baby shark?
No baby shark, okay?
Okay. I'm a shark. I'm a very scary shark. I ain't no baby shark.
No baby shark. Listen, I don't think the rapping thing is going to work out for you, okay?
That's okay. I got a plan B.
You have a plan B.
Yeah, hold on.
You have a plan B. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is he doing?
Country singing shark. You can just call me Gar Brooks. Or Vince Gill. That's his real name.
Real name, yeah.
Oh, how about Timmy Chesney?
No. Sorry. You know what? I don't think the country thing, country rap, I don't think those are going to work out for you.
That's okay, I got a plan C.
You got a what?
A plan C. Hold on. Hey, did you help me with my hat?
Yeah, I'll do with your hat. Okay. A plan C. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna be a magician.
You, you're gonna be a magician. There's no way that he can be a magician. You think that there's no way. Very funny. He is not. He looks nothing like me. Stop that. Say goodbye, Finn.
Goodbye, Finn.
That kid can be a handful sometimes. Let's give him one more round. This fit? It's a clown. Oh, it's a clown fit. All right. Hey, did you guys have a good time? I'm going to make sure that the bookmarks are left and for everybody, but I have one more story I want to share with you. But first, I want to tell you about this book. Imagine a book, reading a book, and getting points for reading a book that has no words. This book is a Caldecott Award-winning book. It's called Flotsam. Flotsam is just another name for trash and refuse and garbage that is in the ocean and has gotten in the ocean stream. This book is a book with nothing but pictures. And it is about a little boy that's exploring on the beach. And while he's on the beach, he finds a camera. And it looks like it's a pretty old camera. He gets a little closer to it and he realizes it is an old camera. But he opens it up and he finds film in the camera. Now, film is something that we older people used to use in our cameras. So they took the film to the store to have it developed because we used to have to do that with our cameras. And when we got it to the store, he had to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait for the pictures to get back. And when the pictures got back, you are never going to believe what he saw. Would you like to know what he saw? You're going to have to get the book. It's called Flotsam, and you can get it right here at your library. Now, the story I wanted to share with you guys is a story that I have had. I've known about it for quite some time. It was passed on. It was in poem form, and then somebody put it on the internet, and then it made it into books. There's a few different books about it. All of them a little bit different. But it's called Starfish on the Beach. And rather than read the story, girls, can we keep our hands to ourselves? There are other people that would like to enjoy the show. Thank you. Starfish on the Beach. It is, I will share the story in illustration form, okay? It goes a little something like this. There was an older gentleman, an elderly gentleman, an old man. And it was time for him to retire. And when he retired, he picked everything up he had and he moved near the ocean. He moved near the ocean so that every morning he could wake up and take walks on the beach. And that's exactly what he did. He would go for walks on the beach every morning. But then one night, a storm came through. A big storm. One of those storms that shakes the windows, rattles the trees. One of those storms that keeps you up all night. While that storm was going on, he couldn't sleep. Finally, morning came. The sun came up, and the storm went away. And he went and took his morning walk. And as he was walking along the beach, he noticed that way off in the distance, there were a couple of kids. And they were running back and forth. They were running up to the beach and running down to the ocean. Running up to the beach and running down to the ocean. And it looked like they were bending over and picking something up. As he got closer and closer, he realized that they were bending over and picking up starfish. It was a boy and a girl, a brother and sister probably, and they were picking up a starfish, and then they were running it back down to the ocean and placing it in the ocean. And then they'd run back up on the beach, they'd grab another starfish, and they'd place it in the ocean. And then they'd run back up on the beach, grab another starfish, place it in the ocean. They just kept doing it over and over again. When the old man got close enough, he asked him a question. He said, "What are you doing?" And the little girl looked at him and she goes, "Well, sir, you remember the storm that came through last night? Well, it washed all of these starfish up onto the beach. And when the storm went away and the tide rolled away, all of these starfish were stranded on the beach. And when they were stranded on the beach, as the sun comes out, they're going to dry out. They're going to die if we leave them here. So me and my brother were picking them up and we're bringing them back and placing them in the ocean." The old man looked at them a little puzzled and said, "Well, that's great and all, but there's thousands of starfish all along this beach. What difference could you possibly make?" And the boy bent over, picked up another starfish, looked at the man and said, "Well, I made a difference to that one," and placed it in the ocean. You see, it's not about making a big difference. It's about making small differences, small steps, being just a little kinder than you were the day before, being just a little bit better than the day you were before. Taking little steps like they were when they were placing all of those starfish in the ocean. And eventually, before you know it, it'll wind up being something big. And that is the story of the starfish.
How did that get in there?
We have reached the end of the show, and I have, let me ask you, do you guys, does that look familiar to anybody? You guys know what that is?
No.
That is a plane ticket. So it means you can ride on an airplane. Yeah. So if you'll excuse me, I have a plane to catch and some starfish to say.